Oh, John Wayne, Frankenstein, the Emperor Supreme. With his ribcage exposed, he's a megalomaniac dream. A top hat tilted, creepy shades on his face. He's here to conquer worlds and leave no trace of grace. Reality bends to me cause physics is a sham. I drank a bottle of Everclear and didn't give a damn. He struts into Wisconsin Bronx, popping booze on tap. Zombies grab a fork, humans are the new snack wrap. Oh, John Wayne, with your sinister grin. Join the undead king where the chaos begins. Chugging Everclear, laughing gross in the night. Zombies marching with you for their equal rights. John Wayne, you terrifying beast. On bratwurst and chaos, you're hosting a feast. Undead rise up, physics gets panned. The top hat tyrant rules the land. So lock up your booze, hide the cheese curds tight. The undead apocalypse starts tonight. It's creepy, chaotic, a madman divine. Bow to the legend, John Wayne Frankenstein.
And now it's time for Emperor John Wayne's Freaky Flicks, starring the man who made Oshkosh famous, Emperor John Wayne Frankenstein.
And also starring the most famous man to ever escape from the abysmal black hole known as Ripon, Wisconsin. Everyone's favorite uncle, Uncle Spicy! And there was much rejoicing! Well, for those of you who don't know, I am the ghost host with the most.
And he has a lot.
That's right, I am a lot. The king of cringe.
Cringy.
The master of misery.
Miserable.
Emperor John Wayne Frankenstein. And joining me, as is usual, is none other than...
Uncle Spicy, the Sultan of Shenanigans.
And together we are... The Booze Brothers. Coming to you almost live from the cheese and beer capital of the world, Wisconsin. So,
Well, I want to say something before we get on to the movie at hand.
yes,
Now, in our introduction, we always say you're the man that made Oshkosh famous.
yes.
However, we could argue that EAA, the Experimental Aircraft Association, made Oshkosh famous. But you're old as heck, so you're probably older than EAA. So I guess it's probably better to just use you. I just want people to understand, they don't get confused about what Oshkosh we're talking about.
Well, that is true. The EA is very famous and also from Oshkosh. And I am older than EAA.
So, yeah.
In fact, I'm older than this universe. But that's besides the point. Old and cringy and cranky. A cranky old man. Your favorite Tommy Daddy.
Don't go in this long. Don't go in this long, kids. It's not going to be pretty.
So, why don't you tell them what we do here on Freaky Flicks?
Oh, I can't tell them that.
Yeah,
But I can tell them what we're going to do right now.
All right.
We're
tell
here
them
to
what
show
you know.
movies.
That's
Comedy, classic, horror, sci-fi, fantasy, genre. But most of all, cheesy.
Movies so cheesy that they come to you from the cheese capital of the world, as we've already mentioned,
Yes.
Wisconsin.
Yes.
And
What better place?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you want to tell them what wonderful cheese-infested, ham-infested movie we have for them today?
Well, this is a movie we've actually done once before, but that was on the long lost. What was it? Forbidden Creek.
Dirty Creek.
Dirty Creek Media. We used to have it on Dirty Creek Media. Unfortunately, it disappeared. So if you saw it before and you loved it, you get a chance again. But if not, it's a brand new opportunity. So it's win-win for everybody. But we are showing. Are you ready for this? Get ready, kids. Relax. It's Hercules and the Masked Rider.
Also known in Italy as Goliath in the Masked Rider. But they decided in America Hercules was way cooler than Goliath.
Yeah, that's a thing they did with these Italian movies, these sword and sandal movies. They would use different generic names for the characters, like Goliath, Atlas, whatever, Hercules. Machista was their most popular in Italy.
Now, the funny thing is the Masked Rider bears a striking resemblance to Zorro, but the character's name is Don Juan. However, instead of being the classic Don Juan of literature, it's this other version of Don Juan.
It's kind of like, a standard name like Mr. Smith that we're here. It's that sort of thing.
And of course, instead of taking place in ancient Greece or Rome, as is the typical Hercules movie, this takes place in the 1600s in Spain.
Actually, Machista, his movies took place in different time periods throughout history. That's because Machista was actually a made-up character. He did not appear in the Bible. He did not appear in mythology. He was made up in the silent era by Italian filmmakers. But this movie takes place in a different time period, and it's weird that it's actually Goliath that was in it, as opposed to Machista. But again, they called him Hercules when they brought it over to the United States.
But he did look and act a lot more like Hercules than he did Goliath, anyways. And
yeah, but Goliath was just a name they like to use because it imposed bigness. It wasn't the biblical character.
Right. And this movie's a strange fusion between Swashbuckler and the classic sword and sandal.
That's why we wanted to do it, because it's an interesting hybrid.
It is, indeed. But in any case, this movie is kind of cheesy and a little low budget, so you definitely are going to want to rate your stash. Don't you watch our trash.
If you drink half as much as he does, you're going to crash. But before it's through, you don't want to miss it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do not recommend anyone drink like we do.
Do not emulate him.
Or me in
like
particular.
him. You can drink like me because I'm kind of a lightweight. But don't try. Well, I'm not as much as lightweight as you would think.
No.
But still not in the same category as he is.
We can't be called the Booze Brothers and not have somewhat of a tolerance now, could we?
Mm-hmm.
He's just saying that impressive as his intolerance is, mine is infinitely more.
That is definitely the case.
I mean, I don't think there's a human being alive with a higher tolerance than me that is still alive. But that's technically, I'm not alive in the first place.
But you're getting splitting hairs, and
right.
You're close enough to alive that it counts,
Yes. In any case, we've talked enough. We don't want to have any spoilers, so it's time for us to say, let's roll it!
Stop it! You mustn't mistreat my quarry that way. Better than deer hunting, Captain Blasco. These rascals here are slower, but they're smarter. Let's go.
can't go any further. All my strength is gone. Run, while there's still time.
No, I won't leave you. I won't leave you, Father.
Felipe, she's your wife now. Take her to safety. Run, quickly. Run.
No.
Run.
No.
Quickly.
No.
He's dead. One less to worry about.
Keep moving. Get along. To the wagon. Move on. Hurry it up. Move on, I say.
Courage, Dolores. The border is close.
Dolores. Felipe. Having been married this morning at daybreak, a voyage for the honeymoon is in order. Wouldn't you say?
But if they reach the other bank of the river, they'll be in the territory of the Prince of Valverde, and out of your power forever, Don Ramiro.
We'll catch them, Captain Blasco. This or that side of the river. After them, you lazy idiots. Capture the woman and you can have her. Hey!
The prince!
Don Francisco! Oh, please. Don Francisco, save us. We're on your land now.
You don't have to worry. No one will touch you.
Don Francisco, I regret having crossed the line between our lands, but I request that you return these fugitives.
What crime have they committed to be pursued so ferociously?
The man is a farmer who's running away from the service of the king.
The king doesn't force them. You sell them off for 100 gold ducats a head. You have depopulated your farmland to send them to their deaths in Flanders. And the earth without hands will not give bread.
When they're dying of hunger, I'll know where to send them.
Your ominous threats do not touch me, Duke. I have no mercenary troops or captains of fortune at my service, but don't suppose you may abuse me. Never.
Don Francisco, you are wise. The times have changed. And now we govern with force. Lay hold on those two.
Duke, now you are going too far.
Dona Blanca, after your stay in the convent of San Polar, you have returned more beautiful than ever.
If my cousin Juan could be here, he would make you repent all your arrogant behavior.
I'm grateful to Felipe and Dolores who gave me occasion to see your daughter once again, Prince. The two runaways are a gift for you, Dona Blanca.
But why?
A most negligible homage from an admirer. I wish it were a more precious one. A gift worthy of your loveliness.
Duke, order your men to return to your boundary.
Don Francisco, I think before long our lands will no longer need boundaries to divide them.
And the thatchman?
I kill him.
And the Flemish officers?
Kill them.
And all the artillery men?
In fact, without me, I don't know how they can continue the war in Flanders.
Hurry, Conchita, or the hero will catch a cold.
Fortunate the men who marry you girls. After many days of traveling, you've made a new man of me.
Don Juan, it is we are grateful that you have honored us with your presence.
Oh, we would be so happy if we belonged to the lands owned by your uncle, Don Francisco. The Duke Ramiro makes our lives impossible.
Oh, remember, don't tell a soul of my exploits in the war. It's a military secret.
Adios! Adios!
My men are peasants and few, more adapted to times of peace than to making war. And the hired mercenaries of the Duke of Medina could destroy them completely in a few days. And I want no bloodshed. I don't want the people of my land to suffer the consequences of an invasion. Blanca, God only knows how much I love you, and how gladly I would give my life if this would put an end to the danger of war. I have struggled to see that my people's lives might be peaceful, secure. And now...
Don't worry anymore, Father. You can say to Duke Ramiro that I accept his gifts of betrothal.
My child, is there already someone in your heart? Tell me.
No one, Father. Please forgive me if I leave you alone.
No, Felipe, not here.
And where then, if we can never be together? Are we or aren't we married?
Yes, but... Oh, Donna Blanca, quickly, go now.
And when are we going to act married?
Soon.
Juan. Juan.
You're in love with your cousin, aren't you?
Hurry for Don Juan!
Juan!
Call out the guard!
Is he... They're announcing his return. Dolores, one doesn't have to know yet. I want nothing to mar the pleasure of his return. Help me now. The rose water. And a touch of powder. I don't want him to notice.
Welcome back, Juan, to the land which will one day be yours. Esteban, open the granary and the cellars to the people. Today will be a fiesta for the return of my beloved nephew. I know Blanca will be happy to see you and welcome you back. Come.
Let's begin preparations for the fiesta.
Blanca, I've dreamed of this instant for a whole year.
The war has not changed you or your gallantry, Cousin Juan.
No.
But my long absence seems to have made a change in you.
A year's a long time, cousin. One can change a lot in a year.
And now you wish I had never returned, right?
Juan, we are truly filled with joy at your return.
Not true, Don Francisco. There are some who can put warmth and enthusiasm only in letters. What's happened? I want to know.
Blanca is to marry the Duke Don Ramiro.
Is that true? The vows you've made? Your promises? What's happened? What's made you change?
She wanted to satisfy my wish to preserve peace. Her wedding will spare us a war with Don Ramiro.
Better a war than this sacrifice. Don Francisco, tomorrow my soldiers will be back from the campaign in Flanders. Let's arm the people and make a surprise attack on the Duke. All his people loathe him.
I have given my word, and as long as I live, I will sacrifice anything to prevent the shedding of blood.
And who are you?
Felipe, I'm to serve as your personal valet.
You're new around here, aren't you?
I belong to the land of Duke Ramiro, until she and I made off for good.
Who's she?
Dolores. I'm married. In name, but not in fact.
What kind of a story is this?
Only the truth, senor. Not that I like it. Dolores has the honor to serve Dona Blanca, and she worries more for my lady's grief than she does about me.
Dona Blanca is grieving?
She does nothing but cry since she promised to marry Don Ramiro.
But then, it's not her wish. She hasn't forgotten. Felipe, stay by my side. And if all goes as I hope, I promise that you can spend this night with your Dolores.
You must be a miracle maker.
Good night, Donna Blanca.
Good night, Dolores. Oh. What is it, Dolores?
Blanca. Why did you make me suffer? Make me think that you had forgotten?
Juan, I couldn't possibly forget you. My heart could not belong to you more completely. I did not want you to know so abruptly, but my heart betrayed me. I know I was cruel to you. But do you know why? I would rather die than hurt you, but I love my father.
Your unhappiness is something I can't stand.
No, Juan, there's nothing we can do. You know my father. He loves me, but he is convinced that the well-being of his people weighs more than our sentiments.
Then you'll come away with me.
Now then, Felipe, are you coming or not?
Impossible. I am the sentinel.
You insisted so much that we begin our honeymoon, and now you only...
I know, but now I'm under orders not to move.
Hide yourself.
What have we here?
I'm going to my room there.
Going around you. And your husband, where's he?
Him, that drunkard, sleeping it off somewhere. He neglects me, just like I didn't exist.
Accompany you to your room. Shall I? Shall I, Dolores? Oh, you beautiful. You lovely creature.
Let her go!
No! No, Felipe! No, please, no!
We never wanted to do this, Don Francisco, but there was no other alternative.
Running away like burglars, like two thieves in the night.
Don Francisco, I have always respected your daughter.
Yet you're preparing to run away, casting scorn on the name of Valverde, which one day would have been yours. And in my delusion that you would be the son that God denied to me, you betrayed me.
Don Francisco, I know that to you our love doesn't seem important, but please do not give in to Don Ramiro.
There shall not be a war. I am determined that my people shall not suffer from your selfishness.
And for this, you are ready to sell your own daughter.
Well, if you think that is true, kill me. Juan, from this moment on, you are no longer part of my family. You are banished. You will leave this castle immediately and never return.
Bandit! Get the neck! Pull him! Get him down with the horse! You're sharp like a fish in a net, eh? Get it at it! Hold still!
As a fish, you're pretty lean to feed a tribe of gypsies. I would say that your pockets are as underfed as you are. Probably we should kill you. At least we could use your skin. Palomito has a new way of turning leather, and he would like to experiment with it using your skin.
Assuming he's able. Anyway, I have plans for making a good luck charm out of his head.
Of course, we could always string you up on a tree and then cut the rope.
Now, get him! That's it, run him! Hold him tight, we've got another one now! Hold him tight!
I had an idea that a beautiful woman would also be generous, but you disappoint me.
We'll see if that's courage or only gallantry. Set him free. I prefer my men courageous, and I will give you a chance to escape. Hercules!
Oh, I think Hercules will win. That will be a sight to behold.
You will fight against Hercules. If you survive till the sands run out, you'll have your freedom.
Come on, Hercules, finish him! No, he's not. Come on, Hercules! Come on!
Come on! I'm talking to you.
The stranger will lose. Come on, Hercules. Don't look at him. Hypnotizing him. He can take it, too. Yes. Watch out. There. What a man. He is. Come on, Hercules, that's it! Another one!
Come on, Frank, come on.
He's clever, don't you? He's got it! Hey! Finish him now!
No.
Finish him now, Hercules! He's got him!
Come on, Frank, come on, get out.
It's finished! Halt! That was a good one. Drama for the stranger! He's very good, that stranger.
Quite a fight. You're free to go or remain with us. A man as brave and gallant as you is always welcome in a gypsy band like ours.
I thank you. It's kind of you to welcome me. But remember this, I will never betray my own code of honor.
No one will ask you to. Now you are one of us. I knight you in the order of the forest. There. Fiesta! Fiesta! Fiesta!
Welcome back, Boggles and Goers!
You didn't miss much during this first part of the movie if you're watching it. He was just spanking for a while. And, you know, this is the usual stuff.
That's right. If you are a bad dog or a sick monkey, or even if you're not, it is my job to spank you into
Submission.
I am your dummy daddy,
You can have
Emperor John Wayne Frankenstein.
Anyway, I want to brought up another little bit of trivia about not this movie and the Italian movies in general. The actor who plays Hercules or Goliath or however you want to call him was called Alan Steele. That is not his actual name. Most of the time in these movies, they took like local Italian bodybuilders, whatever, and gave them American-sounding names to make them think you're American. And Alan Steele is one of those. There were a few Americans that actually did appear in some of these, but for the most part, they were just renamed Italians.
Interesting enough, in one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's first movies, he was also playing a Hercules, and they changed his name because they thought Schwarzenegger was not a name the Americans would accept as a Hollywood star.
Arnold Strong or something.
Yes,
like
they
that?
called him Arnold Strong, and he played a gay version of Hercules in
Hercules, New York.
Yes.
I believe is where it was.
And oh boy, if we ever get enough money, that would be a great one to do.
That would be very sad if we had to get a lot of money to show that one, because that movie was, that's so cheesy, it may be too cheesy even for us. And that's saying a lot. That should be a video nasty just for badness. Not because it was nasty, but just
right,
for that.
right. Oh yeah, and of course, also in that movie, they didn't like Arnold Schwarzenegger's accent at all.
Yeah,
so
they
they actually had someone
dubbed his
dubbed
voice
over. Yes.
Can you imagine?
Poor Arnie. Back in those days, he got no respect. Couldn't use his real name. Couldn't use his real voice. Had to play something as cheesy as gay Hercules stuck in the modern day New York City.
Actually, I think Steve Reeves had his voice dubbed too in some of those movies because they thought it sounded too lispy and feminine.
Right.
So they had to use a deeper voice.
Yes.
But so he didn't have to feel too bad that way.
So, as you can see, Don Jaun gets kicked out of his ancestral home where he was the adopted son of a rich nobleman that wanted to marry this nobleman's daughter and take over his estate. But he got kicked out because some evil noble nearby was going to force her into marriage with him because he was a dorky jerk in a sleazeball.
That's what they do in these movies.
Right. He's like, if you do not give me money, I will go to war and destroy you. Plus, I will make you go bankrupt. And you know,
What a
money
jerk.
talks and
it
air
really
whoppers
talks
walk.
Yeah.
So Don
that
Juan.
actually makes him sound more like Robin Hood even than Zorro.
Well, that's it. The whole group is like the Merry Men of Robin Hood, robbing from the rich and giving to the poor, mainly themselves. But of course, there are a bunch of goofy gypsies with Hoochie Mama Gypsy matriarch, who also has some of the gypsy voodoo magic. And then, of course, Hercules has his best friend, sort of goofy, crazy little gypsy
Gotta
guy.
have your comedy sidekicks.
Right,
you know.
the comic sidekick.
Usually they're annoying too.
Of course, Don Juan had his own sidekick, but his own sidekick was more like Robin's the Boy Wonder, who's totally loyal to him and really supported him, but just like a lesser, weaker version of himself.
It's amazing how many different characters they ripped off and bring in this movie.
Right, it's like this movie, they just put all the fantasy stuff
Batman
together.
and Robin couldn't even escape. They were pulled into it.
And poured it all out. You got some Robin Hood going on, you got some Don Juan going on,
Batman
and
and Robin,
Zorro,
you got-
Batman.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hercules. Goliath, you want to count him too.
The whole stinking verse. And of course, the main villain just looks like the ultimate main villain for these kind of movies.
They always looked, you know, they should have got a good-looking, charming, with a pretty smile guy to play the villain, because it'd be more realistic, and it would be different. Because otherwise, you can always know who the villain is just by looking.
Right. It's like, ooh, I got the mustache and the goatee.
Yeah, and they're always looking at you. You got the bigger bicycle than I did at Christmas. I hate
Right,
you.
right.
You have more toys than I do. I don't like you.
Yeah. It's like, oddly enough, he's like this really rich guy that owns a whole lot of land and has a huge army.
But it's never enough.
Right. And he couldn't find any local hoochie mamas to hook up with him. Nope, instead.
There's never enough hoochie mamas to go around.
Instead, he has to blackmail the nice noble that doesn't take advantage of his peasants, but is also running completely out of money, because apparently being a nice guy makes you finish last.
Well, that seems to be the thought.
Oh no, we're back. Once again, some horrible hackers tried to hack our show to keep us from presenting these movies.
We always blame it on Fanny Man.
Because the
Although
Fanny
I'm not
Man
sure
can.
if Fanny Man is smart enough to actually do it, but he could have got someone else.
No, he must have someone helping
I
him.
would say so.
We'll have to start looking into who is helping. The evil,
Who can stand
smelly
Fanny Man for that
Fanny
long?
Man? That's a good question.
You must
Maybe
have
a
like
good
a whole
question.
group of them, like interchanging, because you couldn't have just one.
Well, it does
would never
make
last that
sense. In any case, enough of our personal problems. It is time for us to go in our tradition and announce our Superfan of the Week. And this week's Superfan is none other than Silence, you! Whoops. Shouldn't have been beating up the phone that's on the table.
Anyway.
Still, a.k.a. Wilfred.
Hey, Wilfred.
Wilfred the Wild. Wilfred is the name that he used online back when he was doing the role-playing on fandomain.org. And of course, which is a free website that I help run, where you can go and post all your fan fiction or create fantasy profiles and interact with other characters and do role-playing. Lot of fun.
Wasn't he in
fandomain.org
MySpace back then too?
Before Fandomain came into existence, we did this on a place called MySpace, where everyone made their own profile and got to promote themselves, much like Facebook nowadays. But then MySpace got bought by a corporation, and they decided that instead of letting you promote yourself, they wanted to promote superstars. So MySpace went from being a social media to being a
anti-social failure.
Yes, and it went out to business. And
Imagine that.
That's why we created fandomain.org to help all those displaced people go and have something like the old MySpace for themselves. In any case, Dale, aka Wilfred, was known for playing Wilfred the Great, an Austrian hero that was also, he existed in the Greek times and in the medieval times, so he works perfectly for this character, because he transcended time and space to exist in all those different things. And of course, in real life, he's a philosophy major who graduated with a master's degree in philosophy. And currently, he's working on a project where he's going to show how the Jedi philosophy is a legitimate philosophical standpoint and give you the rules and all that of having the Star Wars Jedi philosophy, which I'm really excited for. When that book comes out, I want to get a copy of that.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Yes, in any case, we used to role play with him and write with him, and he still follows us on Facebook and talks to us and shares his philosophical insights all the time, whether you want it or not. So, you, Wilfred, a.k.a. Dale, are our super fan of the week. Do we have anything else to say before we get back to our
Let's
movie?
get back.
Then it is time for us to get back to the movie and say, let's roll it! Or as Spicy likes to say, let's spank it.
You certainly like to spank it.
Oh, yes. Go back to the film.
Here is my palace, and these are my subjects. Once there was a king whom I loved. Now he's dead and they obey me. We live by hunting.
That may be, but that felt a lot like a fishing net to me. You have a lot of imagination.
Surely, why not? But let's find a place where you and your men can stay tonight.
Felipe, I wonder what happened to him.
He's right over there, making friends.
It's kind of you to invite me, but even with a ladder, I wouldn't go up there.
It's a bit high, but it has all the comforts of home. When you're actually up there, you'll feel more secure. Palomito?
Yes. Ready, Hercules.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, Felipe.
Ha! Ha!
Oh! You made it even without a ladder. Let's go inside.
You may go.
There it is. We've stripped my vaults and cellars of whatever little remained.
Once you've been married to Donna Blanca, you won't have room enough in your cellars for all the treasures which will come in her dowry.
Might as well let that go, too. I'll get it back 1,000 times. Ruiz, put all the presents together to carry to Donna Blanca.
You wish me to go along?
One moment. Maybe it's more useful to have you here than on the road to Valverde. Moreover, I want to discuss my plans for war.
You're planning war? Even now, sir?
Exactly. I propose to combine to advantage my roles as lover and warrior.
What did you stop for now?
There's an obstruction on the road.
Well, clear it out of the way and get moving.
Are you exhausted from your journey? Or may we impose on your good nature, senor? 1 for the money, 2 for the cloak. Ha, ha, ha! Off with your cloak.
Isn't that a funny
He wears a shirt with Venetian lace. Bravo.
Yes, he is. Some more, some more.
What's happened? Ah, the gentleman has dropped his defenses.
Where'd you start?
Better help him with his trousers, then strip the coach completely. You can send the horses back to the castle. You're quite an entertainer. Did you ever think of going on the stage?
Stop it, imbecile. I'm stark naked. Let me have your cloak.
Dolores, are you that happy at the arrival of Don Romero's men?
Oh, no, Donna Blanca. But it was so funny when I saw poor Don Ruiz. He's always so pompous. Someone had taken all their clothes away from them. And my Felipe once told me that one of the best ways to disarm a man was to steal his pants. But don't you understand? This must be the work of Felipe. And if so, there must have been someone else to help him.
Juan. So he wouldn't leave.
You see? Don Juan and Felipe haven't forgotten you. You don't need to despair.
Dolores.
Be sure that I will have my men search all the country around to flush out these robbers. What kind of man was the leader? Did you hear his name?
A devil, my lord. He was wearing a mask and a great cape of scarlet and a sword that betrayed his bad manners.
We'll get him, Ruiz, and put him on the end of a rope. You wait and see.
Captain.
Huh? Oh, no. 20, I told you.
These are the only ones I had left, Senior Officer.
Give him a dozen lashes to balance his account.
Please let me go.
Either pay Don Ramiro or find out how you like working in the salt mines. Come on, hurry up. All right, leave that here. His Excellency Duke Ramiro has plenty of soldiers to make you obey his orders. Hurry up with those sacks. Carry them over to the mill. Well, girls, which of you sweet young things is going to be the lucky one, huh? The masked rider in the red cloak!
And this is the moron who can't choose among 3 pretty girls, huh? Here's the rancher.
Esteban, should anything serious happen to me, and my daughter be in need of help, take this letter to the king. Blanca will become a ward of the crown, and the lands of Valverde will thus be safeguarded. Esteban, no one needs to know. No word about Juan.
Nothing, senor.
Go.
Stay where you are.
This time it's we who have found you.
It's a very small world, huh?
Seems too crowded to me at this moment. Bring him here.
Better look at what's behind you. My dear Duke, it would be very easy now for my men to kill you, but I prefer fighting you as a man of honor, hand to hand.
Go. Hurry.
They're coming back with reinforcements!
I make you a promise. The next time we meet will be the last.
Soldiers are coming! Come on, let's get out of here! Hurry! Come on! Hurry up! Hey, Will, come on! Don't let them go! How come I be through them?
They obviously outnumber us, and they're better equipped.
But it is worth trying.
No, they'll be waiting for us to attack. With their superior strength, they'd cut us to ribbons. They're prepared for force. We'll have to find a means to outwit Don Ramiro.
You're not in a very good humor, Captain. What's on your mind?
What's your plan, Don Ramiro? I'm a soldier, and I can't forget.
I'm glad you remember, Captain. And while I pay you, you'll obey all my orders. By the way, I wish you'd bring me that masked rider for my wedding present.
We search for him all the time, but he's like a phantom.
Bring him to me. I'll show you how to change your phantom into quivering flesh and blood. Sunset will find us at Castle Valverde. I must prepare myself to play the part of the happy fiancé.
The most noble and most excellent Don Ramiro, Duke of Medina and Maracas.
My respects to you, Don Francisco. Dona Blanca, my profound homage.
But Duke, where are the friends you invited?
Well, don't you see all the officers and men I brought here with me?
I see them, and they look like they're going to war. Why?
My dear Prince, I hear you've disowned your nephew Juan, leaving you without a male heir. Unless you designate your successor at the moment of your death, the lands would remain in the hands of a woman. That is, unless your daughter should decide instead to convey them to a lawful wedded spouse. But why wait for that? Don Francisco, if you care for your health, sign an act of abdication naming me as your successor.
Never. Soldiers to arms!
I advise that you try to behave calmly. My soldiers have seized full control of the castle. Just listen. That's Captain Blasco, giving me the signal that the flag of Valverde has been lowered.
The French have done! Long live Ramiro!
You all saw it was a duel. Admit it. I drew only in self-defense.
It frightened you. Coward!
By these events, you'll have to remain in seclusion until after you've overcome the grief of your loss and granted your bridegroom rule over Valverde.
Never in my life will you have Valverde. I would wish to be dead before that should happen.
With time, you'll forget all these bitter feelings. That girl could prove to be a problem to me. The village is yours until dawn, men.
Don Ramiro, was it absolutely necessary to give the men liberty?
Yes. It's part of a plan to let people know they have a new master. Captain Blasco, would you be shocked if I showed you how I punish cowards? Captain Blasco, these are the soldiers who were taken by surprise in the woods by a band of ragamuffins. They must pay dearly for this humiliation. They'll battle with whips to the death. The one who remains last in the saddle, I'll let go.
But, sir, I'm their commander. It should be up to me to inflict punishment.
My dear Captain, must I always remind you you're in my employ? Ah, there goes our famous friend Ruiz.
Don Ramiro, I've always been your faithful servant. Don't send me to the gallows.
You won't have to go to the hangman, Ruiz. Console yourself. But they always need extra hands at the salt mines. And you may still have some muscle underneath all that fat. Take him away. Never show mercy to the defeated. Show generosity to the winners.
I'm sorry about the death of your uncle, and that Blanca's been held prisoner.
The soldiers of Don Ramiro have committed every sort of violence in the village.
He wanted to avoid war. He was willing to bargain his own daughter for peace.
Don Francisco is dead, Juan.
I'll have revenge. I'll never have peace until I succeed in liberating the land from that horde of assassins.
What do you mean?
In order to save Blanca, I've got to smuggle myself into the castle.
But that would be foolish. There is a prize being offered for the head of the masked rider. And don't you see, someone would sell you.
But I have to try. I can't leave Blanca in the hands of that monster.
It must be marvelous to love somebody that way. Let me help you find some way to save her.
And you would risk your life for me and for a woman you have never seen? But why?
I know what it is to be a woman in love. And my man was killed without mercy.
By Duke Ramiro?
I suspect so. I will go with my gypsies to the castle and learn the truth. I will have to see Blanca and study the defenses. Then you must take action.
I want to use this myself on the flesh of that misbegotten cavalier with the mask.
First, we'll have to catch him, though.
You don't have to worry, Captain. We'll catch him. He's become so imprudent that very soon he'll fall into my trap. He mustn't get away. I want that bandit alive.
But this wall of silence that protects him makes it very difficult.
You'll find a way, then. Send them one by one to be tortured. Someone will eventually start talking. There's no time for that, my poor little Blasco. Aren't you a soldier?
A soldier, sir, but not a torturer. And so, Duke, I request that I be removed from the command of your army.
But you're not indispensable, Captain. I'll let you have your liberty. But only after you've captured that masked rider as ordered.
From His Excellency the Duke.
I'll tell him what I want.
To know your wish. Grant?
May I remain here among my people?
If you want, you could even have my most personal attention.
Don Ramiro, I will do for you the dance of the Navaja.
Uh-huh.
If you're not afraid.
How could I be afraid of a beautiful girl like you? Unless it was fear of your strange fascination.
Beware, Don Ramiro. The magic knife in my dance will point one day at the killer of the man I love.
I don't think that could be. But I'll be very pleased to watch you dance. But even more, I would like your company.
Why don't you say this to your woman?
Could you prepare a love filter for my fiancée? To make her change her stupid and arrogant behavior? And her past hatred turn to love for me?
Take me to the woman. But if you want me to perform my magic, you must leave me alone with her.
Captain Blasco. Accompany her to Dona Blanca and give orders that the gypsies can remain at the castle. Come.
A gypsy girl, Dona Blanca, and Captain Blasco is bringing her inside the castle now.
If only that woman could have some poison for me.
Don't say that. If you killed yourself, you'd leave a free hand to Don Romero.
What else is left for me now? Juan has gone away. Oh, they have killed him.
Please excuse me, Princess. It's an order of Don Ramiro's. Please.
Now he's gone. You are worthy of Juan.
What are you saying about Juan?
Do you know Felipe?
I should have guessed that you are Felipe's bride. Juan and Felipe are with my gypsies hiding in the forest. So I'm here to help them find a way to rescue you.
I don't want to fall in a trap. Aren't you being paid by Don Romero to torment me?
I was sent by Juan. You were planning to be married at the sanctuary of San Pilar, weren't you?
Please forgive me. It was a dream we had told to no one. What was your plan?
San Pilar is 50 leagues from here. You, Blanca, must tell the Duke that you wish to be married in that sanctuary.
I married Don Romeo?
You need only to pretend that you want to marry him. He expects me to use my magic to make you love him.
That monster.
You must pretend you are willing to accept him, so he will not suspect you, and will agree to marry you at San Pilar. During the trip, Juan and my gypsies will do the rest.
Captain Blasco. The gypsy has made good her promise. She's brought me an obedient and loving bride. Present this to Estella. She has merited it.
Too dangerous. It's too obvious a challenge.
I want the truth, Palomita. If he was the assassin at last, I'll know it.
Take this.
Go and be prepared for trouble.
How beautiful you are. Even if you look sad with this mantilla you wear, it makes you seem different somehow. Almost as if you were in mourning.
What do you know of mourning?
I have encountered death many times on the battlefield. It has passed close to me, brushing my cheek.
Like this?
No. You are like life for me, and perhaps my last chance.
You have a good and generous heart. Why do you serve so despicable a man?
Because I'm a soldier. But in a few days I'll be free as soon as I've completed a mission. And then I'll come to you in your camp. Take this. This is a gift from Don Ramiro.
Not that. Give me something of your own.
What could I give you? I'm just a poor soldier of fortune.
I will wait for you.
Cuando te quieren ellos rezar.
Captain Blasco, that dance is so strange. What's its origin?
It's an ancient dance sacred to the Gypsies. Now they will throw them in the air. And then, according to an ancient legend, they should fall around an assassin who's gone unpunished.
Duke Ramiro, the knives have enclosed you in the circle of a magic vendetta. It's you who murdered the man I loved.
Witch! Arrest that sorceress!
Save yourself, Hercules, and tell Juan. Go, I command you.
Hurry! Go! Watch out, Palomito!
Hey, 1 minute! Watch out! Here you are!
Get back, Knuckles and Grooves! You're 2/3 of the way done with the movie. Only 1/3 left.
Can you make it? Have you made it so far?
I think they must have made it so far
I
because
hope
they're
so.
still here.
So what do you think?
So hopefully they'll be here till the end. As you can see, plot thickens.
Doesn't it though?
Yes, now they're out trying to execute the masquerader because they're more concerned about him than they are the Gypsies or Hercules. Of course, the Gypsies were kind of pretending to go along with the whole situation, being secret spies, you know, performing, using their magic to help bless the wedding. And of course, to let the masquerader and Hercules infiltrate to get them up for the big, epic conclusion.
Right?
Which is coming.
Yes.
Soon.
Very soon. Yeah. In fact, we should let him get back to it.
How do you think it's going to end? I bet you it won't be predictable like most of the movies.
Of course not.
Well, you've looked at our lovely, beautiful faces enough. It is time for us to say, let's roll it!
Wait. Now you'll talk. I want the true motive for your coming to the castle.
The knives have answered. You're an assassin.
Tighter.
Don Romero.
I didn't think you'd find this sort of thing pleasant, Blasco.
I don't.
You told me that you don't like to watch torture.
May I suggest that you consider my idea?
What is it?
Well, I know what gypsies are like. She would probably die, but never open her mouth.
I don't care. We might as well make an example of this one. We'll burn her alive.
The cavalier with the mask. It might be that he's involved somehow in this strange affair. If you would let me watch her, I have a feeling we'd find him right away.
You want me to set her free? No, Captain.
Then have her confined in the castle. Spare her the ordeal of torture. It's a very generous act which might put her on your side.
If you want to risk your future on her, go. But if by dawn next Monday you've not delivered me the cavalier with the mask, that delicious body will be consigned to the flames.
I promise I'll do my best, sir.
Don't let's despair, Donna Blanca. The gypsy has been taken to the Great Hall, where Captain Blasco will question her.
And if they torture her and make her talk?
I was watching, and I kept my ears open, too. No one will get a word out of Estella, particularly not Captain Blasco.
What makes you think so?
The captain is madly in love with the gypsy girl.
How did you save me from the torture?
Don Romero has repaid a debt. Once long ago, I saved his life.
You should have let him die.
You're right, he's a monster. But now if I left, it would jeopardize our future. Besides, he pays his soldiers very well, and they're all faithful. What could I do alone against him?
I love you, Blasco. And you must believe in our future. Listen to me. If you were given enough men to make an attack on the castle, if I put you in contact with a cavalier who hates Don Romero even more than we do,
Hercules?
Here he is.
What's happened?
Estella sent me to warn you. I didn't want to leave her, but I couldn't.
We won't abandon her, Hercules. Round up the men. You'll go too.
Don Juan, I'm in more pieces than my guitar.
Hurry.
Juan! They are arriving.
Who?
Soldiers, many on horseback.
They're coming by the secret path. They'll be here before dawn.
Sound the alarm. We must stop them before they discover the village.
What is it? I don't know. What do they call us, huh? What happened? What did you say? Ask Hercules. Maybe he knows something.
Soldiers, on horseback, open up those pearly gates.
Let's get moving.
Halt! Dismount. This way.
Watch out now. Ah, so you organized this reception committee.
Blasco.
Juan!
Step lively there. It will take a big fire to burn a witch.
Soap, Malaguito. Put soap on a rope.
Master Goa, I'll bet my pay that Captain Blasco will never bring us the neck of the masked rider.
Then we'll make that gypsy girl dance in the air instead. Like so.
Juan, your idea is really crazy. I don't see how we can possibly convince him.
Blasco, believe me, there is no other way to save Estella's life than to go myself.
But your death will not serve any purpose either for you or for her. There must be another solution.
No, we'll have to risk it. Duke Ramiro doesn't know who I am. And if I get the chance, I'm going to try to convince him that I can be more useful to him if I'm alive. Blasco, the sun is about to rise. You'll see that we can carry it off.
Let's go now. They're waiting for you. I have given Captain Blasco the opportunity of saving you, but he has failed.
Here comes Captain Blasco.
No, you don't want to go there and watch you die. I beg you, Donna Blanca. Let go of me.
What can I do? There must be some way I can help her. Juan!
Manuel.
Kept my promise.
The gypsy can go. And don't let me catch sight of her on my land. So we meet again. Finally, I seem to have the advantage. And this time I want to know, who are you?
Someone who might be useful to you, Don Ramiro.
Of more use to the devil.
But living, I'd be worth much more to you.
It's a little too late for you to enter my service. If that's what you were proposing.
Juan! Juan! My love.
Juan de Valverde. You wanted to make a fool of me, eh? Thank you for your assistance, Donna Blanca. And so, mysterious stranger in the mask and cloak is your cousin, the man you love. Leave it to me. I'll make you die little by little till you pray for death.
I wouldn't advise it. If you're smart, you'll do away with me quickly.
Devil, I'll break your insolence. But for that, I'll have to have you alive.
Bribe the chief jail and let me see you. Don Ramiro no longer trusts me.
And Blanca and Estella, what about them?
Estella has gone back to her people, and Blanca is kept under lock and key in her own apartments.
Tell me everything, Blasco. Don't try to spare me.
Juan, tomorrow the king's envoy arrives. And Don Ramiro has demanded that Blanca consent to the wedding and grant him sovereignty over her lands in exchange for your life.
That monster. It was this he was saving me for. Blasco, You have to reach the king's envoy.
But even if I succeeded, what good would it do? What good is the captain's word once he gets in touch with Duke Ramiro?
Wait a minute. There's still one possibility. Before reaching the castle tomorrow, the envoy of the king must make camp at sundown at the river, on the borders of the Duke's land.
Lieutenant Cyrano, why have you brought me here to this water? I am the envoy of the king, not the Grand Admiral of the ocean.
One more little moment, Excellency. I have the honor to announce that we have been able to find strawberries.
Ah, how many? The little bitty ones, perfumed?
From the forest, Excellency.
Ah.
They were brought to the camp by some gypsy girls.
Beautiful, firm ones?
The strawberries or the girls,
The
Excellency?
strawberries, Lieutenant, the strawberries, the strawberries. Ooh.
What a party this is. Good food. Stop eating like a pig. Give me some more wine. And some more food. Come on. I want to be, I love it. Where's your name? Come on, let's take a
Fellow cavaliers.
Excellency? The strawberries, Excellency.
Ah!
Taste them.
Oh.
All the time.
The sleepy boy will act quickly. Tomorrow he'll feel strange, and for a few hours he won't recognize his own men.
Come. To your health.
And yours.
Let's go.
Comfortable trip, I hope, Excellency.
Ah, Don Ramiro, no. But what's that gloomy thing doing there? I thought it was fiesta.
I was to have hanged a highway robber, but I pardoned him on the occasion of my marriage.
Ah, laudable initiative, and I'll mention this to His Majesty.
Too kind. Herman, accompany His Excellency to his room.
Thank you. Oh.
Master Goa.
Must be a little dizzy. I almost feel I've never seen you before.
It was the strawberries, Excellency.
Oh, don't talk to me of those unfortunate strawberries. They seem to be fermenting in my veins. Ah.
Everything is ready, Excellency.
And where do you keep her? The king's ward and your future spouse?
Here she is.
Ah. How beautiful. Yes. Really marvelous.
I've never seen you so lovely. Come here. I count on you not to raise suspicion in the king's envoy. Once you've signed the papers, you may pull the cord at the head of the stairs. It'll ring the bell in the courtyard and give the signal to the hangman to give Juan his liberty. Come now.
Pray with me, my son.
Make it quick, Father, because when that bell rings, I have orders to send your client to his creator.
Do you want to make a poor Christian die without the comfort of a confessor, good hangman?
Oh, certainly not. But there are so many of you.
You are right, hangman, but his faults, too, are many.
I, Donna Blanca, Princess of Valverde, hereby declare that I freely abdicate in full knowledge of my actions, my sovereign power, in favor of my lawful wedded husband, Don Ramiro, Duke of Medina. Donna Blanca, are you ready to sign?
All right, Duke, that's all.
Let the doctor go. Come, come. Come on, let's go. After the guard.
Sir, your wonderful day has come at last. I was joyful now to see all these nice people around here. It's such a happy day for them all. A happy day for all of us, of course. My dear princess, of course, I'm essentially attached to the king.
Here's the key to our house. Finally, we're going to be able to have our honeymoon. Be happy, Dolores.
Thank you.
Let's go. Hercules! Give me back my key. Oh, is this your key? You thief! Adios, amigo. Adios.
Welcome back! You did it!
Yay!
You survived!
Ooh.
You made it all the way through!
Wait a minute.
To the end of the movie!
How do we know they made it all the way through?
Ooh.
I think we need some hard evidence.
Tell them how they can prove it!
You can prove it by commenting, by liking, by sharing, by subscribing. All very easy to do and doesn't cost you anything.
Yes! You can do that! You can, and don't forget, smash, smash, smash the like button and share, share, share our videos.
And remember, if you like the videos and you share them with your friends, you're spreading the love. And if you don't like it, send it to all your enemies. Let them suffer like you suffered. Why should they get out of it?
After all, misery loves company.
And so do we.
Now, before we get to the final ending, I just got to say, I thought the ending was very funny. Where, you know, they had, okay, so Don Juan runs off with his girlfriend. His sidekick gets his girlfriend. The Gypsy Queen gets herself a man. But Hercules runs off with his comedic sidekick.
Maybe that's the way his door opens.
It could very well be. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
In fact, you know...
Well, that's what he likes. More power to
Okay,
him.
you know what we said about the Arnold Schwarzenegger Hercules? Perhaps this Hercules has that in common.
Uh-huh.
But in any case, we took up enough of your time for one day. So we're going to return control of your life to you.
We'll let them think so, at least.
Right.
Yes, you get complete control of your life.
But even though we're going to be gone until next episode, we will always be lurking in your nightmares and haunting your dreams.
And going through your underwear drawer.